Yo, welcome to a Revolutionary Mindset 2.0, new and improved Mike Mitch Creative YouTube channel name change. Yes, it's true. And I'm also here to update you. Dang, I'm rhyming left and right. I should just do the whole video in rhyme like Dr. Seuss. That'd be dope. No, I'm also here to update you today on my YouTube journey. I started my YouTube journey about a year and a half ago. You know, I had all these ideas for, I love to share, and I think that's one of my strengths and one of my passions is sharing. And so I love to share my thoughts, ideas, stories. So I thought, I'll start a YouTube channel. And wow, it's been wild, and I got a big takeaway here I'll share at the end. From this whole journey. But in the meantime, I want to explain why I changed the name of my YouTube channel. I changed it to Mike Mitch Creative, and I have over the past year and a half or so really started to come into line with who I am as an individual, as a human being, as Michael Mitchell, as Mike Mitch. I am a creative. I am an artist. I have found that uncovering layers of myself had a lot of blockages stopping me from really being my most creative self. And the more I realized how important it was to be creative, we are co-creators with God. If you go back to my second video, I think, on my YouTube channel, the title of it is Changing the World is Easy. Oh no, that's the first one. It's in that one. It's in the first video. I talk about being co-creators with God and what that means. And it is such an amazing call to be an inspiration, to inspire others. And I actually had a little bit of an epiphany about what inspiration meant. I woke up from a dream one night, and I just heard the word. I woke up from the word inspiritization, and so I did a little research, and I found that the word inspiritization is just another way to say the word inspiration, which means to give spirit, to give life, and it's become sort of a passion of mine. It always has been. But just to be creative, and I don't want to limit, that's why I'm doing this. I don't want to limit myself. Quick story. I said for the longest time, growing up and everything, I was saying I can't draw, and I kept on saying that. I don't, in different times with, can you draw this? Can you do this? And I used to say, I can't draw, or we're in a class, someone said to draw something, I can't draw. And I started to realize what I was saying. I can't draw. And and then eventually I started to say, I can draw, but I can only draw trees, and they're not that good, which was true at the time. But I realized what I was saying. I was telling myself I can't draw, which was a self-fulfilling prophecy. And I wasn't drawing at all. And so it wasn't until I said I can draw, and I can draw trees, and I'm going to start drawing trees, because I want to draw a tree. And so I started drawing trees. And that was also right around when I started up this YouTube channel. And it has been amazing. I'll share with you, I've shared with you a quick story, actually, before I share with you this, which is the main takeaway of the video. So, do the best you can where you are with what you got, and put yourself out there. So I was about to graduate college about a year ago, and I was freaked the fuck out. Didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I was lost. Didn't know whether I wanted to go chase a dream, whether I wanted to get a job. And make a long story short, I was pacing back and forth in my dorm room for like an hour and a half, just thinking to myself. And there came the words, do the best you can, where you are with what you got, and put yourself out there. That is a perfect example of inspiration, because that just through my spirit. And the thing about inspiration is it doesn't even come from you. I'm just a vessel. You know, the things that I'm creating, like, they're from another world of divine bliss and joy and peace. And they only come once you walk through the darkness. So we have to do that, y'all. This was what I wrote that day. I came back and I wrote, it's probably upside down, but do the best you can where you are with what you got and put yourself out there. And then I drew a picture, okay? This was like a little over a year ago, okay? And it's not bad, right? Don't limit yourself. This is why. Because I drew this the other day. Yo, they're both not bad, and this isn't great either, but I'm just saying, we limit ourselves. My dad always used to say, son, who's your own worst enemy? He would ask me, son, who's your own worst enemy? And I'd be like, oh, it's the devil. I say, no, son, it's you. You are your own worst enemy. I have one more prop to show you today. This is my giraffe, and I like to hold it like this and like walk around and just like do the thing, you know what I'm saying? So, Mike Mitch Creative is the new YouTube channel name. I'm no longer limiting myself. I'm no longer limiting the universe. I'm no longer limiting God. I am stepping in and aligning with the divine within. I'm gonna do the best I can where I'm at with what I got and put myself out there, which is what I've been doing, what I'm gonna continue to do. I'm gonna kick it with my giraffe dude. I'm gonna stay rhyming. I'm gonna stay drawing. And I'm gonna stay inspiring. So be inspired, be encouraged today. I'm gonna make another video pretty soon here about encouragement and what that means. Blessings, peace, love, joy, everything in between. And a nice little sandwich, and a toothpick, an olive, and some French fries. See you.